guys, Peter Cruz here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I was going to talk to you a little bit about my other guitar, well, one of my other guitars. This is my Carvin V220C. This is my #2 guitar essentially, and this guitar will be seeing a lot of work on my upcoming CD, The Atlantis Suite, which hopefully will be out early 2013. Basically, this is the first Carvin I've ever bought, and oddly enough, I didn't buy this as a custom shop model. I happened to be in Southern California on some family business, and as I was in Southern California, decided, well, you know, I've always wanted to go to the Carvin stores or visit the Carvin factory, because I've been getting those Carvin catalogs ever since I was like, you know, a wee little boy, teenager, and so I started playing guitar, and I started seeing those ads in the guitar magazines and whatnot. So it's always been a kind of a dream of mine. So when I was there, I was like, let me go ahead and stop in and check it out. So I go into the store in Santa Ana, right there on Main Street there in Santa Ana, and walked in, and it was like, wow, you know, it's like a buffet. Everything was there waiting for me to play it. And I mean, they had the amps, they had the X100B, they had legacies, they had cabinets and 4x12s and PA systems and mixing boards and a wall full of guitars, acoustics and electrics and basses and all kinds of price ranges. Anyway, this one caught my eye because it was like the only V220 they had in the store, and I mean, it's just hot and sexy. I mean, look at this. It's a bit dusty. Sorry. My cleaning lady, they probably didn't clean it too good when she was here yesterday, so I'll have to go ahead and fire her to find someone new. In any case, so I went and tried it, and I decided to bring it home, and then bringing it on the plane on the way back to Texas was definitely a stressful time for me, trying to figure out how I was going to get this thing on the plane and everything else or whatever. So, but I bought this right off the rack, right off, you know, at the Santa Ana store, so it wasn't a custom order. But basically, this is a straight up, as pretty much as standard as you can get it on a V220C. It's got the tremolo, which I don't have the tremolo arm. I guess I haven't put it in. I'll have to steal it off my other guitar. It's probably in the case somewhere. But in any case, got the Floyd Rose tremolo, no locking nut, and this is where I kind of first thought that it would be a viable option. And I played this guitar in the store, and I was like, wow, it's, you know, it plays great, stays in tune fairly well, no locking nut. I don't have to mess with that whole locking business and running out of room on the fine tuners, and I sit there and undo everything and then retune it to scratch and then lock it all down and then go back and, you know, rinse and repeat type of thing. So it's got the Sperzel locking tuners on the back there. Of course, it's a neck through. This is the alder body wings, I should say, maple neck through, and they painted the back of the neck, unlike my ST300C, which I've got the natural finish on the back of the neck. It's got the tongue oil finish on the back of the neck. This here's got the standard frets. I think they're medium jumbos. I think that's a standard size for this model. And just the regular dot inlays, and then nothing fancy. And it's got the, I guess, the stock pickups, which is a C22B in the bridge and a C22J Carvin models in the neck. It's got a three-way switch and volume and tone control. And the tone control actually has a push-pull pod, which splits the coils. So yeah, maple neck through. It's got an ebony fingerboard, the regular dot inlays, standard frets. I'm guessing that the medium jumbos, they're not stainless steel, they're the regular nickel frets, which are actually very, very smooth, and unlike a lot of other guitars that I've got in my collection right now, they don't, I don't know what it is, but the Carvin frets, especially in stainless steel, are just glass smooth. And these are very, very smooth too. They're not quite as smooth as stainless steel, and I think it's probably the frets themselves that make the difference. But these are really, really nice, and I mean, there's no sharp edges on them whatsoever. And they're real smooth. The fretwork is really, really nice. And some of the other guitars that I have, they've got also some really nice fretwork and so forth. But the frets are a little rougher feeling. They might need to be polished or something. That could certainly be a possibility. There's no oxidation on them whatsoever, but they just feel rougher, you know. So maybe it's a credit to Carvin and their fretwork. So I definitely give them props for that. The regular V, this is a standard headstock shape for the V220. You can order it in whatever headstock shape you want. That's pretty much it. Oh, I got the locking strap, and this is actually the same strap I used in my other video for the other Carvin. And they both have the strap locks that I have with the guitar. And basically, it's a Dunlop strap lock, whatever they call it, and it just pops on and pops off. And it's great because this way I could just use one strap and I just take it from one guitar to the other. You'll notice that this button here is actually the chrome, which is what I have on my ST300. I just use that. The strap I have for the V220 is actually got the black buttons on it, and it's still encased probably with a tremolo arm. So so much for that. But it sounds really, really good. It plays extremely well. The actions on it is really, really nice. I would probably have to say I would have to give the edge probably slightly, to my SD300 in terms of playability. It's a little bit more shredderific than this one, but this one here plays great. So that's all I got from this one here. Great guitar. Got it for a really good price in Santa Ana. But I mean, going forward, if I'm going to go ahead and get myself another Carvin, I'm just going to, between the hassle of trying to bring it on the plane and everything else, I'm just going to go ahead and just go through their website and order a custom shop model, and just do it the way I want it, right from and then just have it show up to my door like like Christmas in the middle of the summer or something, So anyway, that's all I got for right now, guys. Thanks for watching. Rock on. We'll talk to you later.